Hey, what's up, guys? TTarantox here, talking to you guys about the WWE Night of Champions pay-per-view that is in 2014. I am going to lay down some predictions, but first I want you guys to let me know in the comments below, what are your predictions for this pay-per-view? Do you agree with my predictions? Do you disagree with my predictions? Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. And hit that like button, because like buttons help out a lot, and I really appreciate that. And also, in advance, thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Now let's get into these predictions. I'm going to go through regular matches, then I'm going to jump to the championship matches. I'm going to try to keep this short because I can ramble. First up, Y2J, Randy Orton. My money straight up off the bat is going to Randy Orton, because it seems like Randy Orton has been sort of on a losing streak when it comes to pay-per-views. He just has seemingly fell into the place of irrelevancy, and that's kind of not really for Orton. That's not really what he is about. So I'm thinking if they're going to give Orton this match, maybe Jericho's contract is coming up or something like that, or maybe Jericho will win and they'll keep a feud going between the two since Orton's not in the championship picture. But honestly, I think 100% Orton is going to grab this win, because he has really been like lackluster lately when it comes to pay-per-views, and that's pretty much that match. Next up, we have Mark Henry versus Rusev, which honestly, if they don't allow Henry to win this match, then I just don't know what WWE is doing and why they're really trying to promote Rusev to be like this super badass character, because every badass character, or excuse me, every quote-unquote badass character has to be defeated at one point in life. So you can't just have this man going on thinking he's the shit and whatnot. So Mark Henry, I think, is the perfect guy to represent America and come through and be like, dude, get out my face. I represent the country, and you ain't shit to me. So my money, hands down, goes to Mark Henry for picking up this match against Rusev. I was going to call him, what was it, Alexander Rusev? Wasn't that his name before they dropped the Alexander? GG, WWE. GG. Next up, we have, I want to talk about the Usos versus Gold and Stardust. I'm going to start calling them the Dust Bros because it sounds a lot better, or it's a lot quicker to actually, get them all lumped into one name. Now, knowing WWE, they really don't like dropping titles or multiple titles in a pay-per-view. So I'm going to go with Usos keeping the championship, so that they can be like, yeah, we're the dominant tag team, nobody can stop us. And then they can call up the Ascension, who had just recently lost their NXT Tag Team Championships. So they can come up and be like, dudes, what are y'all doing? And then just take them from the Usos. Now it'll be a pretty good match. I'm still waiting on that match to happen because it has to happen. And with the Dust Bros, I'm thinking that they're gonna end up feuding, like a lot of people have speculated, that near like the end of Goldust's contract, I guess he'll feud with Cody. Maybe it'll be like a Goldust versus Stardust match, and then Cody's like, yeah, I win, and then he gets rid of the face paint and is like, yeah, I was the better brother this entire time. Then there's Cody's heel angle, which he has been. Like, Cody has rarely been face, which is really weird. He's been face with Goldust, but I don't know, like, it's crazy. But my money again goes to the Usos keeping their titles, and then later on dropping them to the Ascension. Next up, we have the U.S. Championship. I was going to say the Sheamus Championship, but it's not what it is. The U.S. Championship, Sheamus versus Cesaro, aka Antonio Cesaro. They just love dropping first names, don't they? Jesus, dang, WWE. But Sheamus versus Cesaro. Money is going on Sheamus to keep his championship somehow. I would love to see Cesaro win. Don't get me wrong. I want him to be U.S. champion again. But I think that it's just not going to be at Night of Champions, because they're trying to push Cesaro. But I don't know. I think Sheamus will win, like maybe by getting counted out, or Cesaro will win by something. I don't know. But I think Sheamus is going to keep his title, but Cesaro is going to get another rematch and then win later on. Because honestly, Sheamus with the championship, Sheamus is boring. Let's put it like that. Sheamus is boring, and that's all I have to say about that. Next up, we have The Miz versus Ziggler. Speaking of boring, this feud is well overdrawn. It's way too overdrawn. It's so boring. I'm really upset that they have a feud like this going, where we have freaking Dolph Ziggler and R. Ziggler versus The Miz and Damien Mizdow, where we could have had a legitimately good New Nation faction with Kofi, Biggie, and Xavier Woods, but they dropped that for some reason. But now we have this feud, which is really boring and annoying. I rather watch the Divas feud match thing, and that thing is like boring as I don't know what. So that's saying something. Ziggler Miz feud is boring. Ziggler's going to keep his title because if they keep this Miz and Ziggler match feud going, then I don't even know what the hell creative is thinking. Just give someone else a chance. I mean, I like Ziggler, but with this little angle that they have going with these two Cleveland guys going at it, one from built from Hollywood, Florida, with the other built from Hollywood, California, for the IC title. Come on now, really? Seriously? I don't even know, but hopefully this all comes to an end when Ziggler retains his title at Night of Champions. Next up, we have Paige versus Nikki versus AJ for the Divas Championship match. What? For the Divas Championship? Yeah, they're fighting for the match. No, for the Divas Championship belts. You guys know I love AJ. I would love to see her win, but I don't think she will win because I think she's leaving the company pretty soon. That's if rumors and speculation are correct. But I'm tired of seeing Paige as champion. It's really annoying to me. And I think the obvious choice for this match would be Nikki. Now hear me out. Don't type your comment to me yet. I say Nikki because of the fact that she has only held her championship for her championship reign. She only had it for 1 week, and she lost her Divas Championship because of Twin Magic, and Brie lost Nikki's championship for her. She lost it to Layla a while back, and that was because Brie was like, "Oh, Twin Magic, I'm going to switch out," and then she got kicked in the head by Layla. 1, 2, 3. Nikki lost her championship because of Brie. So I think that Nikki would be the obvious choice. Give her title championship reign for like a month or 2 or whatever, and then let her drop the title to like Naomi or somebody that is like really deserving. That'd be amazing. Not saying Nikki's not deserving of the championship, but she does need her championship reign, which she didn't really get a chance to have. I think Brie had one for a few months, so just give her championship reign. That would be great. Now, speaking of championship reigns, this last one comes pretty interesting. This one has so many scenarios. Cena versus Lesnar. Lesnar's the champion. I would love to see my outcome happen, which is that either Cena comes through and wins, but he's on his last leg, and then Seth Rollins comes in, cashes in, gets the title, or Cena loses somehow or whatever, he gets but not like getting dominated by Lesnar. He just loses by some way, like count out or something. Then he gets mad and he destroys Brock Lesnar with like a weapon, a chair or something, puts him through a table or whatever. Seth Rollins comes out, cashes in. I want to see Seth Rollins come through and cash in. Why? Because Roman Reigns is in surgery, or he had a surgery, and he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Now, given the fact that if Lesnar retains, there's no more Cena-Lesnar feud, then who do you put up against Lesnar next? The next obvious choice, the next big guy that would be able to, like, I think sell a feud would be maybe Reigns. But since Reigns is out, there's nothing you can really do with that. Now, if Cena wins, and it's just that, Cena just gets the title back, that's his 16th World Heavyweight Championship, or it's his 16th World Championship under his name. And then there's still the possibility of a Cena-Lesnar feud because Lesnar will get his rematch, and then that's going to be boring. Now, if Cena beats Lesnar, or if Cena destroys Lesnar and then Rollins cashes in and wins the title from Lesnar, then it becomes a sort of Lesnar-Rollins feud, wherein like Rollins is in the Authority, and then Lesnar is just like, oh, I want my rematch. He gets his rematch, but then the Authority can guarantee that Rollins keeps his title whenever they face off against each other down the line. And then if Lesnar loses to Cena, and then Cena has his 16th World Championship, and then Rollins cashes in on Cena, then his 16th world title is just gone like that. Then I don't think that really makes much sense. But if they do it that way, then they could do a later on triple threat match, because Lesnar gets his rematch, Cena gets his rematch, so it'd be Lesnar, Cena, and Rollins at a pay-per-view, whereas Rollins could easily just take out somebody. He can just easily get the pin, like retain his title because of somebody's mistake. Now, I would love the latter, like the last one, because it would make so much sense for Seth Rollins, the architect, the smart one, to be in a triple threat match against Cena and Lesnar, and then be like, yeah, I just beat them both in the same night and kept my title. That way, then that pretty much douses any championship hope for Cena and Lesnar for quite some time, especially Lesnar, since he's a part-timer, and I don't think he'll be back after he drops his title. And then with Rollins and Reigns having a feud right before Reigns had to go into surgery, if Rollins is the champion, Reigns can come back, and by the time Reigns is back, Ambrose will be back, and then it'll be like a triple threat match for the title, and where something like that. I don't know, but honestly, I'm thinking it doesn't matter who wins this match. I'm going with Seth Rollins to close the night out with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But if that is not the case, then I don't even know. No, screw that. That is the case. I'm not picking Cena or Lesnar. I'm picking Rollins, because the winner of this match doesn't matter. It's going to go straight up to Seth Rollins. He's going to be the champion, and that is that. I think that is all the matches. There's nothing really on the pre-show. Also, I'm not sure what match or whoever's going to have a match to take the place of Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. It would be a great idea for them to do like an NXT match on the pay-per-views, like, you know, just call up somebody, like get Hideo Itami versus somebody, but actually more like Sami Zayn versus like somebody, I don't know, but that would be great to see, like an NXT match on the Night of Champions card, or maybe they can do an NXT Championship match. You have Sami Zayn versus what's his name, Adrian Neville, for the title, and then Sami Zayn wins. That would be freaking amazing, but that's probably not going to happen because yeah, that's all I have to say about these predictions. I know it's kind of seems like I was sporadic and over the place. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. But let me know in the comments below what your predictions are. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Are mine awesome? Do they suck? I don't know. But that's all I have to say. I think I said that like 4 times. Peace out.